Marcus Scott tried the fancy layup, but wound up getting fouled instead. Daniel Spann with a foul. Marcus Scott, 5'8" junior, 74% from the free throw line, averages 10 a game. First shot is good. He made the winning basket against Tequila in the second round. 10 seconds left, a tied game. Daquan Humphreys took the inbounds pass, picked his way toward the basket, spotted Scott, and he made the winning basket. So now the game is tied at 15, and a timeout has been called with 6:20 remaining in the first half. Reminding you, the NFHS Network is now your exclusive home for the GHSA State Basketball Championships. All 16 finals will be streamed live only on NFHSnetwork.com, so don't worry if you can't make it to the game. We got you covered. You can watch from your computer, tablet, or mobile device anytime, anywhere, only on the NFHS Network. Closely played defensive battle. We expect nothing less from South Cobb. Brunswick can pretty much play it either way. So now Wade brings the ball up. Off to the side, jumper by Dubois, good. From Wade. 17-15, South Cobb. Lampkin with a good hoop. Turnaround, no good by Wade. Lampkin had the misfortune of having the ball dropped out of bounds. Coach Chris Turner wanted an over the back, didn't get it. 5.5 to go before halftime. Wade misses, but there's a foul on the rebound. So it's on Trevin Wade. 5 team fouls on South Cobb. Here come the Pirates. That's Daquan Humphreys across the timeline. Scott flashes through the lane. They don't find him. Now Jackson tries to create something. And he does, the jump shot. 5 points for Jalen Jackson, 19-17. Brunswick back in the lead again. Wade wants to slow things down. Drops the ball to KJ Jackson. Ball knocked out of bounds. KJ's first name is spelled Kadredrean. I asked about pronouncing it, and they said, just call him KJ. Fair enough. In the lane, turnaround by Dubois, no good. Scott with a nose for the basketball. He'll go to the line. Fouled by Octavius Dollar. That's his second. Getting back to Scott making that winning basket against Tequila. Now, a lot of players, like Humphreys, an established player, would have taken that shot themselves. But he passed it up, gave it to Scott. The value of teamwork is affirmed, and overtime was avoided. Brunswick won that one 66-64. And then they beat Northside of Warner Robins by 10. And they're here today, playing South Cobb in the semifinals. Scott now with 4 points. Brunswick up by 4. Trevin Wade gives it away, gets it back. Down on the blocks. Ball knocked away. Jalen Jackson ahead for the layup. Naja Gamage puts Brunswick ahead, 23-17. Timeout. South Cobb, 4:06 to go before halftime. This is a 30-second timeout. You're watching live coverage of the GHSA basketball semifinals on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/GHSA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Georgia high school playoff action. South Cobb was ahead just a couple of minutes ago. Now they're down by 6. Two semifinalists here today are from Region 6, but they're in opposite brackets, so they can't meet until the final. South Cobb won both regular season meetings against Allatoona, couldn't make it 3 in a row in the region tournament. So they come in as a 2 seed. Jumper by Jackson, no good. Follow in by Abram Gladney. Now it's 23-19, Brunswick. Jackson looks back at the bench, now backs the ball out. Penetrates. Looks like a block, now a miss. Rebound Gladney. Floater no good by Jackson. Rebound Gamage. 3 minutes to go in the half. Neither team could get up ahead of steam on offense, and that's tough to do against South Cobb anyway. Ditto Brunswick. Like Dunham is going to sit until halftime. He's got 5 points, but he put up 2 quick fouls. Matter of fact, Coach Chris Turner looks like he wants to kill the rest of the half here if South Cobb will let him. Under 2:20 to go. They're in the old standard 4 corners that North Carolina invented about 40 years ago. Humphreys penetrates, misses. Gladney rebounds. South Cobb on the run. And a blocking foul called on Marcus Scott. That's his first. Personal foul is on 23, Marcus Scott. That's his first. So the lefty Wade on the line makes the first. He's got 6 points. Daniel Spann has 7 for South Cobb. Eric Lampkin has 6 for Brunswick. Good by Wade. Now it's 23-21 Brunswick. Pirates were up by 6 just a few minutes ago. Players on the floor, foul called. Rajay Jones gets the foul. South Cobb. So that's the 7th. We'll go to the 1-and-1. Marcus Scott, the junior, averaging 10 points a game. Dunham at 13, DeQuan Humphreys at 11, Derek Lampkin at 12. Just the kind of balanced scoring that Coach Chris Turner likes. Now 6 points for Scott. Tariq Gray into the game for the first time. Lampkin will take a rest here with 1:39 to go. Brunswick ahead by 4. Pass knocked away. Quick hands by Jackson. Ahead to Humphreys. And it's 27-21. Brunswick. Now Wade pulls the ball out. A minute to go before halftime. Wade can't make a shot. Maybe tried too hard. Picked up by Gamage. 40 seconds to go. Brunswick would like to have the last shot and would like to make it. 30 seconds to go. Jackson tied up. Under 20 seconds to go. Good ball handling by the Pirates against a good defensive club. 10 to go. Now Humphreys will try to get something started. It turns out to be, doesn't work. Scott picks up the rebound. The tap is no good. And finally another tap by Jackson at the buzzer is no good, and we're at halftime. Brunswick 27, South Cobb 21 in the 6A semifinal. We'll be back after this.
We're taking Never Ending to the next level at Olive Garden. For the first time ever, Never Ending Classic starting at $11.99. Indulge in never-ending helpings of your most loved classic dishes. How about irresistible chicken parmesan? Can't decide? Switch it up on a refill. Plus, all the garden fresh salad and breadsticks you want. New never-ending classics starting at $11.99. The best things in life should be never-ending. At Olive Garden.
This isn't just any team. This is your home team, okay? It's not about A team or B team. It's not about your boss telling you to be a team player or to take one for the team. No, home team is about pride. It's about standing strong, pulling together, and going crazy about a bad call you know is right. But because it was against your home team, it must be wrong. Look, some people just don't get it because it's not their team. But Farm Bureau Insurance does, because everyone needs a home team for insurance, and we are that.
I'll just do the same thing I did last time. I'll leave it like this. At 2 minutes, I'm going to play a couple more spots, and then come back about minute till, and then you can do any kind of plug-in for the next half.
Brunswick radio schmucks had to come all the way here to do one game and go back.
That's rough. Brunswick, that's near Savannah?
Yeah, it's on the coast. Near St. Simon's Island. Yeah, Brunswick is further down the coast. It's kind of like in the Jacksonville TV market as opposed to Savannah.
Fair enough. I don't know. I don't think I've been there. I used to go to like Savannah and St. Simon's a little bit, but mostly Savannah. And I remember passing signs for it.
I don't know, South Cobb's going to have to crank up their defense. They're not as good as they advertise. They're going to have to crank up their defense if they're going to beat Brunswick. And when they get a big guy out there, Pirates are going to cruise here by about 10 or 12.
Do you follow the teams at all? Do you follow any of the specific teams at all?
We do the play-by-play for all of them. And so I follow them, read the bad stories in the paper about it, and the whole 9 yards.
My grandfather went to Xavier High School. This is in Ohio, Cincinnati. And he was such a diehard fan that he would tape all of the games, read if they won or lost in the paper, and if they won, he'd go back and watch it. And he'd still get nervous.
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who was in the gym every dang day. Patron saint of the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, he knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And and he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
To purchase a DVD copy of today's event, click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event in the video player, or click on the Buy a DVD button in the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. We're at halftime. Right now, the souvenir would be Brunswick's, but we've got a half to play. 27-21, the Pirates, who won the 5A state championship a couple of years ago with much the same core of the team. And they won a game on this court also. South Cobb in the semifinals for the first time in 16 years. We mentioned that Brunswick won the 5A championship 2 years ago. Dunham, Lampkin, and Humphreys all played on that championship team. So you wonder what happened last year. Well, the Pirates lost in the region quarterfinals and weren't even in the state tournament, as incredible as that sounds. One of the few off years at the school for Coach Chris Turner, who was in his 9th year there. He's built a very solid program, averaging 21 victories a year. Halftime scoring for Brunswick: Marcus Scott with 6 points, Derek Lampkin with 6, Kamani Dunham with 5, Jalen Jackson with 5, Daquan Humphreys with 3. On the South Cobb side, Daniel Spann, Trevin Wade have 7 apiece. Nick Dubois has 3. Brunswick will get the ball to start the second half, and they'll start with a 6-point lead. I look for South Cobb to step up their defense, but not that way. Nick Dubois called for getting his leg out a little too far. So there's a quick foul. Jackson inbounds to Scott. Scott penetrates, misses the layup. Dunham can't get the rebound. Here comes South Cobb. Dollar drops it off. And finally, Wade finishes the play after a blocked shot. 4-point margin now for Brunswick. Good defense by South Cobb, but Dunham picks up the basket. 29-23. Brunswick matches its biggest lead of the game. Jumper good by Dollar, his first points. Margin now down to 4. About 7 minutes to go in the third quarter.